Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. It is now late May and it feels like parade season. There is Memorial Day, there's 4th of July coming up, there is Pride here in San Diego, and there are all these parades happening. On this particular day, we're riding into the neighborhood of Kensington to march in the Memorial Day parade, which is great. The Little League does this, and the whole neighborhood comes out. A couple of neighborhoods surrounding come out, and a lot of people are out there walking. We were setting up, and one of the people I was hanging around with said, "Oh, like we should do a bike thing in the parade. We should enter, and a bunch of us bike in it." And I understand that impulse, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. I had the same idea, and I was like, oh, it'd be really great if there was there's a bunch of classic cars. There were a bunch of old Model Ts and MGs and all these classic cars, and there's someone sitting on a Jaguar, and all these classics. But you smell the exhaust of all these old cars and everything. So someone was like, hey, we should do a big bike thing, and I understand that impulse, but I also have this other idea, and this is just a thought as we're entering the staging area here, but I don't know if we need our own bike section of the parades, because it turns out a lot of people are on bikes, and that's really interesting. There are people in the parade representing all kinds of different interests, and a lot of them have bikes, and I'm not going to show it here, but I'm showing up here for a kids' Little League. Other people were on bikes. Some of the kids were on bikes, and we went by some of the politicians setting up, and some of the schools, and those kids had bikes. Rather than having bikes be its own section of a parade, I really love this idea that no matter what the interest is and the focus, there are bikes present. Turns out bikes were everywhere in the parade, and I thought that was really cool. So that's just something I'm kicking around as I am setting up to hang out with my community here. But I'm kind of interested in what you think about it. I would love to know what you think. If you want to leave a comment in the section below. Unless you're hate watching, then it's weird that you're watching and you should watch something else. The rest of us are going to drive less and ride a bike. Thanks so much. See you there.